Good morning. I wanted to check in. This group has been a little bit quiet and I've been talking to some of you guys one-on-one, but I wanted to come on and just let you know what the difference between failure and success is for a new coach. And the difference is truly you deciding. Do you want to take action? Do you want to help people? Do you want to create this business? When you watch the Coach Sip and Learn, if you watch that and that's why you're here, or you decided to sign up as a coach and you saw something in what we said and the vision that you had, maybe you saw yourself in the vision for your family, or you signed up because you wanted to help someone. Are you forgetting about that a week and a half in, or are you letting fear get ahead of you? Are you taking the actions and you're just not telling me? But I just want to give you just a little bit of a pep talk and a reality check at the same time and say that you guys, you can do this. You came here to become a new coach. You're part of an incredible team. We've given you resources, and all I'm asking is for you to just take action and start genuinely inviting people. I know it's hard to put yourself out there, and it can be scary to know that people might say no, or that, whatever it is you're making up in your head. You need to remember that when you send out an invite and someone ignores it, or they say no, or they say yes, that is up to them. And that does not mean anything about you, okay? It means there's something, a no or an ignore. Maybe an ignoring means they're at a stoplight. They are with their children. They saw your message and they're like, oh, that sounds interesting. I don't think about it. And then it does not mean anything about you. It does not mean you're a bad person, or that you're genuinely inviting someone to do something great with them. So please, if you've done a few invites, I know that this sometimes stops new coaches. They do a few invites, they don't really hear anything, and they just give up. And the failure is you deciding to give up. Just keep going, keep inviting. It takes time. I know when I first started, I would put myself out there and I wouldn't hear anything, at first. This back when I started my blog and I was sharing my journey and I was starting to share on social media. A few people noticed, and then a few people more noticed, and then a few people more noticed. And then I got better at it. I got better at figuring out, what do people want to see from me? What do people like? How do people react when I ask them this way? And you just you learn as you go. And so don't let the start stop you from getting to your goals, getting to what you imagined for yourself when you filled out the form, when you said, I want to be a new coach. This is what I want out of it. Don't let that stop you because it's a little bit harder than you expected, or you're getting out of your comfort zone. Because just remember that anything worthwhile in life takes you out of your comfort zone. I know these are all like cliches that I'm saying, but they're true. And on that note, I really encourage you to be doing some personal development. We haven't gone into that in this group yet, but if you have time when you're washing, when you're washing dishes, when you're listening to, when you're doing your makeup, when you're driving in the car, when you just have that kind of downtime where you can listen, I just highly recommend going back through the Beachbody, the Team Beachbody podcast and listening to some of the past national wake-up calls. Also, Women Inspiring Women by Melanie Mitchell is a great one. Or if you want to download the audiobook, The Compound Effect, it is great. It really helps you just realize that those little actions just add up over time. I use the analogy of pumping the well. That podcast host I was telling you about, Melanie Mitchell. In the beginning of coaching, you are pumping a well and you are doing the invites and you're putting yourself out there and you're like, why isn't this well have any water coming out? It's not coming. And maybe you are getting some successes, but it's not as fast as you want. It takes some time, and people are watching you right now as a new coach. Maybe you already did your coming out post. They see the post and now they're saying, okay, is she serious about this? I've seen other people do this and not commit. And is that going to be you, or are you going to keep showing up? Keep showing up, and you build the trust with time. It doesn't matter if you're perfect. I know I shared the story series today and you're like, oh, it looks so cute, so nice. She took time to make that. I don't have those videos she has, or I don't have those pictures she has because I never take pictures of myself. Start with what you have. If you just need to speak to the camera and and I know that's scary too, tell people, this is what these programs have done for me and I'm loving them. Do you want to do it with me? Just be yourself and just show up and keep going, keep learning. And it's fun, you guys. We're going to have fun along the way. So please keep it up. I hope this helped you, and I will talk to you guys later.